I've been practice Aikido for 35 years, and for me, warming up has always been very important. I've been working with shiatsu and yoga, and in shiatsu we working with meridian stretch that's called maka, and another massage you bump into your body like that's called doin, and many many warm-ups in Aikido we do that, so it maybe is familiar to all of you. And I've been working a lot with yin yoga, and there we stretch these meridians as well. So, but if you don't are so interested in this meridian, you can think about you stretching your muscles and your ligaments and the joints and so on and so forth. So I think I don't going to speak too much about the meridians, more how we can find a very relaxed way to get to know our body. And that's what I think is important in Aikido as well, that we feel and we get to know our body. So we know where we are in ourselves. So let's begin. I hope you can see and hear me, all of you. Is it a thumb up? So, so before we start, maybe we bow. I have also say here. Okay, let's start standing up and just bend forward and let your arms and head just relax and just shake. Feel your your hip area. And maybe move back and forth, maybe bend your knees and just feel where you are. And then roll up your back and come up and stretch back and down again. Try to relax and feel and roll up and stretch back. So one more. Roll up and stretch. Now we lean diagonally and look at the hand going up. Come up to the center and go down the other side and come up. If you want, you can breathe out on the way down and breathe in on the way up. Connect with your center and down. Okay. Massage your knees a little bit. And bend your knees. If you have bad knees, maybe you put your hand on the floor to support. Like this. Or if you're okay in the knees, you can do like this. And from here, you can help maybe push back like this. And down again. Okay. So this one you may have seen before. And if you're not that flexible, it maybe looks like this. And like that. And stretch the back side. And the other side. Turn your hip. Stretch inside. And turn your toes up and stretch the back side. If you're a little bit more flexible, you can do more like this. And try to feel where you are in your body. If you don't do too much, and try to check yourself and try maybe go back and forth and really feel what's okay in your body, and of course what's not okay. And put your elbows on the knee and stretch your back. And here you can draw like a circle or an 8 back and forth. Okay, so I think it's easy when you do warm up that you follow your teacher and just try to do the same. But I think it's important to explore and check yourself and really get in to your own body and feel what you're doing. So I want you to try to be in yourself. Just don't copy. And if you can't do what I show, so maybe you find your own way. And what I'm showing today is just one way to do it. You can make up your own way or your own movements. But the most important, I think, is to really check yourself, to explore yourself. And that's, I think it's the same with Aikido, what we do in Aikido. So next, we're going to roll up like this. And if you can't do that, you do this instead. You flex yourself, you stretch a meridian here and on the back. And then to the other side. And if you want to do that, you can stay like we do in yin yoga. You can just stay there, and maybe if it's too much, you put a pillow or something under the knee or something. But if you want to do this, maybe I go this way. Go up here and put your hand on your legs in the hip and just support with your elbow. Can you see what I'm doing? So from here, just relax and check yourself. Feel, maybe you can start move your hip a little bit. And from here, we can go over to one. I have support on one and let the other one go and try to find a balance. And from here, we can explore, maybe put a toe in the floor. And you can feel what you do with your neck. You want to turn it this way or that way. And over to the other side. And let go of this and support this with this hand, thumb, and the elbow. And you can go all the way down here. So this is a yoga pose. So how are we doing? Is it okay?
Yes.
Good. So next, straight legs. And from here, it's I can see this a lot. Many people do like this. So try to be straight in your back. So when we go forward, try to be straight. So the stretching goes down here. So if you don't come any further than this is where you stop. And if you stop here, maybe you can put your hands here and work like this. And maybe go out to the side and check. See what you feel in your back, in your hip. And of course, if you're injured somewhere, you have to do very careful and maybe go around. In shiatsu, if you have a problem somewhere, maybe I can't go directly to the point, so I have to go around and make the area soft enough to be able to go in to the painful center. So if you have pain somewhere, yes, if you feel, oh, there is some pain, go back and maybe go a little bit around it. So if it's okay, of course, you can go like this and maybe grab your feet. If you want to grab your feet and it's too much, bend your knees and explore, check. Especially if you're cold, it's good to move. After a class, if you train or running or something, then you're very warm, then of course you can stop and just stretch. But I think in the beginning, the warm up is good to move a bit. And I think it's a good way to check yourself. Because it can change from day to day. So maybe today I feel, oh, something here, this leg. I have to go be more careful and maybe go around something and do a little bit different than I used to. And always keep your back straight. Okay. And we come here. See what's happening if you turn your back. You can use this hand to support and help the body move back. Help the turning back. Maybe go back and forth. Feel what's happening. Maybe move the other hand. Where does it work? Where doesn't it work? And then we go out along this leg here to be able to be in the line of the leg. You can take this hand and force, or maybe not force, but help your body to be in the line of the leg. And straight back and go down, maybe a little bit softer in the beginning. And then if you feel, oh, this is okay, then you can go further. And of course, if you're more flexible, you can bring your hands to the feet. And try to explore, move back and forth, turn, check, almost like a cat. That's exploring. And then to the side, then we put the hand on the other side of the leg, so we help the body to be on the side. And then turn like this. If you're not that flexible, you can put a hand here and work like this. Or on your thigh, like this. If you feel pain here in the knee, maybe you have to go in a little bit. So always check. I think if you do the stretch in a good way, that you feel good, then you want to do it again. If it's too painful, you don't want to do it. So if you feel something somewhere, so maybe go up and go down again. To check, is this good or is it too much? Okay, how does it feel on this side? Hopefully good. So now we go to the other side and put that hand on the back and support with this and go back and forth. So how does this feel in your body? And if you do this by yourself, and you have a problem somewhere, you can stay. If you feel, oh, this is good. This is good for my problem. If you have a pain somewhere, then stay. So along the leg, and you can support on the outside, so you make it easier for the body to go straight. So if it's too wide, come in, or if you feel, oh, I can go even wider, do that. And when you do this, try to relax in your legs. So maybe I have to go up a little bit to be able to relax. So try, where can I be relaxed? Maybe it's all the way up here. Then I have to be here. If I can't go any further, it's here, I'm relaxed. Then I have to search here somewhere for this good feeling, this good stretch. So, to the side, like this, you can put your arm or elbow on the inside and go to the side, or like this, or like this. So feel where you are. Don't just copy. Maybe go up and down again. Sometimes you can feel that you're doing too much. Then it's good to go up and maybe, oh, it's better to be here. And come up again and, how do we feel now? It's very difficult. It feels like I'm doing it myself. There's no connection.
Yeah. It's strange.
I hope you're with me.
Everybody is.
Good. So next, forward, and the same here. Don't bend your back like this. So try to be straight. And if you don't come that far, stay here. Maybe put your hands somewhere in the back. Either like this or like that. And just feel the stretch here. And maybe here too. That's the urine bladder. The whole back and under the legs. Or if you're more soft, check. If it's too much, go in. If it's okay, maybe a little bit more. And go down, check. And I think you have to be more and more careful I don't know what happened, but I turned 60 last year. So I feel the older I get, I have to take it more and more easy. So maybe I can go maybe deep, but I have to take it step by step. And I think it's a good lesson. Maybe if you're younger, it's good too. So just be here in this area and move around. Explore the hip, explore the legs. Try to relax. If you can't relax, come in with the legs. If it's too much with the back, maybe I work from here. And I think you can force yourself to do a lot. I've seen these machines they have that you really force yourself to go down. It must be very painful. I think the opposite is more nice because that is more comfortable and you become to like it. So when you've been here for a while, it's very nice to go here. So just put your hands on your toes like this and just shake and stretch your back. If it's too much, maybe stay here and just go in like that. If it's still too much, maybe put pillows here to support so you can stay here longer. Because if this is very painful, it's good to stretch, to do this stretch. And there, as you know, there is no shortcuts. So if you want to be flexible everywhere and be more fluid in the body, you have to stretch everywhere. You can be very soft maybe in one way, but I think it's better to be equally soft on each stretch. So if it's okay, put your hands on your, vad heter det, ankel. Brian.
On your ankle. On your ankle.
That was easier than I thought. Ankle.
Yes.
And push with your elbows down. If it's too much, maybe pillows here and a little bit like that. And from here, we pull down and breathe in. Relax and breathe out. Breathe in and pull down and go up with your knees at the same time. Breathe in, push down, go up with your knees. Breathe out and just push down. Breathe in, pull your knees up. Breathe out, push down. So this is a good stretch, but if it's too much, remember to put pillows or something that so you can support. So when you do this in yin yoga, you support and you stay here, and maybe for 3 or 5 minutes, just stay here and breathe. And eventually it's going to be some pain somewhere. So then you support. So the stretch is nice. And that's what we're looking for all the time. Have a nice stretch. So stretch one leg. And we start to work with our feet. Try to find the ankle, the joint in the ankle. And you don't need to do very big like this. So try to make a small push in and smaller movement. Try to feel what's happening in the ankle. It's more kind of a supportive feeling. And then of course you can do bigger. But all the times, check, feel what's happening, what is good, what is not good. So, toes, feel your toes, what can you do? How does it feel? Explore the toes. Maybe massage them, twist them, take them back and forth. Is there a pain in one of the toes? So maybe you have to stay there longer. And then with your thumbs, you massage the foot underneath. And the same here, if you have a spot, oh, that's hurtful, then you have to work a little bit more there. And if you find 1 or 2 spots in the foot that's very sore, so maybe you can sit in front of the TV or something, or in front of a film, and you can work with your feet. It's very good. It's like Zoom therapy. What's the name in English?
Zone therapy.
Ah, okay, there you go. Okay, shake a little bit. And now we put our foot up here and try to stretch. If it's impossible to have it here, maybe you can have it out here or like this. Or if it's impossible, just put it on your thigh. So try to feel what you can do, no pain, just, this is okay. And try to stretch and just go back and forth from one side to the other. Try to relax in this leg and in this leg too. Just stretch your spine and relax and go back and forth. Maybe move from one side to another, see what's happening. And then put your feet down. Either way, you put it on your hand like this, or on your thigh, or on the floor. Depends on what what feels okay for you. So from here, I stretch. So if you're not so flexible, maybe you look like this, then it's here you have to be. And again, if it's too much to push, have something to support. So stretch like this. And from here, we can go back. This is a good massage on your what you call it, buttocks.
Yes.
Buttocks. And here, sometimes you can feel a sharp pain. And then you maybe have to take it easy and go around. So it maybe looks like this too. And it's maybe difficult to see what I'm doing, but try to explore yourself. Explore your own buttocks. Yeah. Let's check the time. Time flies. Okay, let's go to the next. So now we put a hand on the outside of the foot and easy in the beginning, just move a little bit. Maybe I need this hand for support. What can I do? Can I stretch more? So try to relax in your shoulder as well. So you stretch the arm and the leg. So it becomes a good stretch on the outside. And change the other hand on the outside as well. And support with this hand. And relax the shoulder. Go back and forth. So maybe it's looked like this. And it could be enough for you, of course. It should never be painful, just a mixed feeling of skönt, ont.
Pleasurable pain.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, the other one. So remember a small push up and a small movement in the joint. Explore, feel. Could be tiny, tiny movements, circles. And then make it bigger. And this is very good if you have some problems with this joint. Very, very small. And then your toes, the same feeling. Explore them. Is there any pain somewhere? And massage the whole foot underneath. Sometimes you get surprised that you have a pain in one foot, but not the other one. And then check the foot. And take it up here, like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. And stretch your back and move back and forth. Säger man så? Sida från sida. Från sida till sida.
From side to side.
And down. And stretch a little bit down. Or like this, or like this. Feel where you are. Do the right way for your body. The stretch is for you. Okay, now we come here. Easy in the beginning. And then you can stretch out. Remember to relax in the shoulder. And when you do it on your own, of course, you can stay longer in one pose if you think you need it or it's just nice. So the other hand on the same side, outside of the foot, and relax the other shoulder. Oh, we go back to this one because I forgot these buttocks. So explore, feel what you can do. What happens if I do this or that or I think this is the same as Aikido. We have to explore and find our own way. Feel what's happening if you do this, what's happening if you do that. Okay. So here, so from here we go up like this. So what we're doing is we're stretching the thigh. So if you feel enough stretch here, then you stay here. If you want to go further, you can go here. And try to move. if this is difficult, maybe you do this and just go back. So you feel the stretch here in your thighs. So what is good for you? You can do circles or just up and down. Explore. Okay, then we come to do in. Keep your hands like this, but not like fist. It's supposed to be air in it and very soft. Beginning with your thighs. And then we stand up. So we have 12 meridians, 6 in the arms and 6 in the legs, and even 2 more meridians in the middle of the body, on the front and on the back. So what we're doing now is we're going down on the outside and up on the inside. Then we follow the flow of the meridian. So we start here and go down, and we go up on the inside. So if you don't are familiar with the meridians, you can just go outside and inside 3 times. If you're familiar with the meridians, you can follow the meridians more. And you go like here, here, and here. So, but if you're into it or you want to find out more, Google and try. So one more. So up to the stomach. Try to do clockwise. Of course, there's a lot of organs in here that's very sensitive, so be careful. Then we go up to the arm, inside down, outside up. And we follow the meridian flow. And then we go up to the shoulder. And if you support your elbow like this, it's more easy to be able to go to a bigger area. And if you turn your hand like this, you can go up on the neck and on the head. And down. And you go under the bone here. I don't know the name in English. So under that and over to the other side. It's a long meridian going here. So inside down, outside up. And the shoulder. And the good thing that when you do it on yourself, you can feel this is good, this is not enough, this is too much. You can feel, oh, this is good. And turn your hand and go up on the neck and on the head. And you go down under this bone on the chest, down to the hip, the front side of the hip. If you find something painful here, good to stop, maybe. Then we go on the back. So bend forward and from up to down. Then we come down to the hip, the back side. So when if you go this way with the hand and you're going with that point, it's easier. Here we continue what we did when we sat down. Okay, so that was doing the arms. Up and stretch back and go down and stretch all the way. And if you feel okay, you can do a little bit more maybe. If you feel, oh, that was painful, so do it more soft. So try to find, this is good. Okay, now we do this. Try to relax in your shoulder. And we go one up, one down. And try to really go forward with your chest. And your shoulders. And the other side. And like this. And the other way. And put your hands on the hip and try to make like a wave. This is a very good exercise for the spine. If you have any back problem, this is a good, very, very good exercise. So try to find the wave. And the same from the side. So maybe slowly in the beginning, try to get your neck in the moment. So you like this, going with the hip, tip the neck over to the other side. So maybe you need a mirror for making a nice wave. Okay, then we turn back on the other side. And then try to relax in your arms and just do like this. To feel if is my arm really relaxed? If they are completely relaxed, they continue a little bit. It's very usual you do like this. It's a very controlled way, but I think it's good to try to relax your shoulder, your hands, your arms, and stop and feel. Oh, yeah, they are relaxed. If you're not relaxed, it's like this. You stop. So try. This feeling I'm working with Bokken. So maybe next class with Bokken, like this.
Great.
Okay, good guys. So when we warming up, so maybe we do just do, and then you go on. But if you want to explore this, and if you have problems with your wrist, your elbows, or your shoulder, this is a very good exercise. And then you have to feel and explore what you can do. And go even here. So if you have some problem somewhere, you feel, oh, there is something, then you have to go around it and work like that. And the other side. So I usually show this to my shiatsu patients when they have problems with somewhere in the arm or shoulders. And of course, it's very difficult for them to do this because what are you doing? But we are Aikido people, so we know exactly what this is. But I think it's nice to explore what's happening if I do this or this. I had almost a frozen shoulder. Thomas knows. I couldn't do anything, but I was doing this every day. So after a while, I get better and better. So I think that's what saved my shoulder actually. So Nikyo. Try to move your hand a little bit. And go up, go in here, and turn around and round your fingers like that. So there's more stretch here on the fronts. And then your fingers be in between like this, and up with your little finger. Pinky, up with your pinky to your nose. And check, explore, maybe up here and down. And this is what we usually do when we follow our teacher. We just and then it's done. So next other side. And just like this, and stretch here. So this you can show if you know some people working in an office and they have problem with their elbows or something. This is very good. All this. Kobayashi, Nikkyo, Sankyo. They're very good. Okay. Then it's Sankyo. So out, change, move your hand, and out, make a circle, here, up here, and check. Oh. And the other side. I think I passed the time.
It's okay. We started.
And to the side. And circles. Okay. That's my warming up that I usually do in the beginning of class, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes. But you can do it like this for an hour or even longer if you really go down to it and maybe stop. If you have pain somewhere, you stop and then do more. So, okay. It's time to stop. So, right. Domo arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you so much. Let's let me change the settings so we can all see.
Yeah.
Everybody feel free to unmute yourself. Lars Sensei, domo arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you for this and for so much support and inspiration for so many years. Deep impact on our dojo, and I know on many other practitioners around the world. So this was great. Let's do another one about Boken soon.
Yeah.
Onegai shimasu.